Yo, what's good, Liddy Gang, Liddy Committee? It's your boy Money Side. I'm back again for another video. We are talking about how we can improve your shot percentage, how you can make more shots out there in your game mode of choice, whether you're in the reg, pro-am, park, whatever. So, what are these guys that are top tier? What are they doing that you're not doing? First off, before we get into this video, make sure we get at least 10 likes. Let's run up them subs. You feel me? Help out your boy. I would really appreciate it. Let's go. All right, guys. So I'm not sure if you have this feature on PlayStation, but you have to have some type of quick resume feature. What you want to do is you want to turn this off because this does interrupt, it corrupts your file, all that stuff. You don't want to have this on because whenever you quit out and you come back in and it's starting back up, you're already in the My Park, it has to reload all of that, reload your MyPlayer. You don't want to do that. Just go ahead and exit out of the quick resume. This is like refreshing your game, right? It's reloading your brand new player up with all the information. There's no corruption in the background, none of that stuff. You feel me? If you guys know what I'm talking about, where you've gone in the game and you know your jump shot and you're out there just missing back to back to back earlies. And you know when it's a problem when you're hitting earlies back to back to back to back. And it's like, hold on, bro. Like, I've been in the gym shooting. I know exactly what I should be hitting and I'm not hitting. So go ahead and do this step if you're able to, right? If PlayStation, if you're not able to, there has to be some type of feature to where you don't have to load back into the game and then start where you're existing at. Just turn that off, right? Xbox, this is the only way to turn it off. And when you load the game back up, you have to go back in and then turn it off again. All right, so let's get into this next one. Pretty much all right, so this next one is pretty much self-explanatory. What you want to do is you want to get all your hot spots. Now you see I have one cold spot, I have some empty spots right here. I'm going to go back into my career, go into King of the Court. All right, that's a lot easier to do, right? You want to do all of that, and you want to also go over there and get your lethal spots. You want to make sure you have all your hot spots from where you're shooting from or where you plan to shoot from, right? You want to make sure you set your player up for success, right? You want to be shooting from hot zones, not cold zones, not empty zones, hot zones or lethal zones. So get up in there, make sure you got a good jump shot, make sure you're knocking these down, bro. It's very important. All right, y'all, so this is something that I like to do when I'm not shooting good and when I am shooting good and before I even go into the game mode of choice that I plan on playing for the day. Now, I'm gonna put up some fades, I'm gonna put up some situational shots that I think I'm gonna run into in that said game mode. So if you're playing comp, you're 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be playing meta or whatever. So you're gonna be doing a bunch of fades. Come up in here and do them fades. If you're in the rec, 9 times out of 10, you want open shots, quick peeks. So like, you want to just dribble real quick, shoot, or you want to do some fades. Maybe you're doing fades. Whatever your game mode, however you play, you want to come up in the My Court and you want to practice. You can come and have your squad practice with you, or you can have some NPCs practice with you, whatever. Or you could just be in here shooting open. The main thing is you want to warm up your fingers and you want to get that muscle memory down. You want to make sure you can be dependable when you out there. You want to be going perfect. You don't want to have your homies talking nothing about you. All right, let's go. All right, lastly, what you want to do is you want to make sure you're selecting the correct release point. If you don't know what your release point is, you need to go into My Court. I would recommend you start with push. If push is too slow, jump down to set point, or if set point is too fast, then you want to go in the middle, either move towards push too slow. You want to work it that way, but you want to make sure you're selecting the correct visual cue, right? Your release point. If you don't know your visual cue, if you don't know your release point, look at the elbow, look when his head is touching, the ball is touching the head. You feel me? Like, you want to pause. You want to have your visual cue down, right? If you have all of these down, there's no reason why you shouldn't be shooting over 50%. There's no reason, unless you're just completely missing, right? and that's a you problem. You need to get back up in there, work on that jump shot. If you need a jump shot, I'll drop a jump shot, but we need at least 10 likes on this video. All right, make sure y'all do all of these things, and it should help you out with your shooting percentage. All right, Money Side, I'm out. Make sure y'all drop them likes, get in the comments if this helped you. Let's go.